Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with Fonearena.com, and this is the Celkon Millennium Vogue that launched very recently in India and is a direct competitor to the Motorola Moto E, meaning it resides in the 6,000 to 8,000 price range. To be exact, this costs 7,999 rupees for the Indian market, and Celkon is a brand that you may have already known, and if you have not, we already did some reviews of Celkon devices, like for example the Signature HD, which was actually a very viable competitor in those times, in competition with Micromax, Lava and Carbon and all those manufacturers. So anyway, we're going to unbox this device, show you a quick overview of the hardware and the software. So let's go ahead into the unboxing of the Celkon Millennium Vogue. Now this is a brand new box, so I'm going to cut it straight away and see what it packs. But before that, let's take a quick look at the box itself. You can see that the branding is pretty clear, and what they want you to focus on is, of course, not the girl, but the 7.9 millimeters thickness. So it's very thin, and they have put that on the top of the box to indicate that it is one of the core features. And of course, you have a quad-core processor and Android 4.4 KitKat. That's the combination these days the companies are pursuing. But anyway, look at the highlights here. A lot of features shown off. So first up, we have a 4.5-inch QHD screen. That's small QHD actually. That's 960 by 540, not the capital Q. That means Quad HD. But anyway, it has an IPS and OGS display, which is pretty good. 16 gigs of internal storage. Interesting. And at this price point, it is indeed big. And then you have 1 GB of RAM, 1.2 GHz quad-core processor, which is the BCM Broadcom processor with the Video Core 4 GPU. You have 3G video calling, which supposedly means over the network. You have dual SIM connections, sensors, rear-facing camera is 8 megapixel, and you have obviously HSDPA and HD video recording and playback. The front-facing camera is 1.3 megapixel, and there is a memory card slot too. So let's not wait. And one more thing, 2000 mAh battery. So with that said, let's open up the box. And there you go. That's the device right there on the top. Looks pretty decent actually. Reminds us of the HTC device. Let's take it out and see if it's true. Well, would you look at that? It's actually really thin and very well built. That's kind of surprising for us. The soft touch back is really nice. The plastics here are definitely high quality and not really belonging to the price range, we would say. Very nicely built device. And yes, that's the Celkon Millennium Vogue. We'll take a look at this in detail in a bit, but let's take a look at the box contents first. So you have a number of boxes here. The first one is obviously for what all? Well, that's the earphones. Let's quickly take that out. These covers are usually a mess. So these are the earphones that you get in ear. Let's focus on it a bit. There you go. That's the in-ear earphones and has a weird design here, a diamond shaped thing. But anyway, you got the in-ear headset. You got screen protectors. Possibly just one, maybe two. Let's see. Well, you have the bunch of booklets here. That's the information manual and the warranty cards. So that's about it for that box. In this box, we expect to see the micro USB cable perhaps. Let's see. There you go. That's the micro USB cable. I don't think it really needs opening there, and also there is the battery, the 2000 mAh battery. So that's the 2000 mAh battery there. We're going to pop it into the phone soon. Let's keep that aside. And of course, the final box will obviously have the wall charger or the USB adapter. So let's take that out. So that's the USB travel charger that Celkon has given with the phone. Now let's get back to the phone here. That's the phone, the Celkon Millennium Vogue. I'm going to quickly go through the hardware for you again. Let's take this protective cover off. And yes, so 4.5-inch QHD display. That's not Quad HD, and again it's the QHD resolution that you always see in the mid-range. 960 by 540 screen, 4.5 inch. You have the 1.3 megapixel camera at the front, the earpiece, and a couple of sensors. You have 3 capacitive touch buttons here: back, home, and multitasking, and possibly that's for the contextual menu. There is nothing on the left. Over at the right, you have the volume rocker and the power lock switch. You can obviously open the back. Over at the bottom, you have the micro USB port and the primary microphone. And over at the top, you have the 3.5mm audio jack. So let's open up the back here. The phone is actually really thin. The 7.9 millimeters is pretty nice. And these are the slots that you have at the back. One is micro SIM, one is micro SD, and one is mini SIM. So that's the 3 slots you've got. And the back, as I said earlier, is very nicely built. The soft touch plastic is excellent in terms of feel. We'll see how it goes in our full review, but that's how it is right now. Let's power on the device. The device is also very light. Even after installing the battery, it's pretty cool. The thinness obviously lessens the weight a bit. There is not many materials here, and the plastic also helps. But the grip is amazing. One of the best built phones in this price range, we would definitely say. So that's the Celkon boot logo. There is no powered by Android here. That's interesting to note, because most Android phones released after 4.4 had it, but this doesn't. So that's something interesting. Let's quickly skip through all these. And there you go, that's the UI. Of course, it is very similar to the Google Now launcher, but let's first bring down the brightness. The display is too bright. There you go. Much better look at the display, and it's actually nice. The display viewing angles are good, and the color reproduction is also pretty good. So that's the UI, pretty normal when you consider what all devices you have seen with KitKat on MediaTek devices, and this is a Broadcom device actually, but still the UI is pretty much the same. Android 4.4.2, and let's check out the storage situation now. Should be nice because it has 16 gigabytes of inbuilt storage. There you go, you have partitions there. Internal storage is 2 gigabytes, and the rest is for phone storage. That's almost 12 gigabytes. Good to know that there is a lot of storage here. The battery should be 2000 mAh, should be enough, and nothing much. So the RAM is of course 1 gigabyte. Let's see how it is on a fresh boot. You can see a lot of RAM is free, so that's good. So anyway, that was a quick look at the Celkon Millennium Vogue in terms of hardware and software. That was a quick overview as well. So do hit the like button if you like this video. Do hit the subscribe button, of course, if you want more videos like these, more unboxings, and a lot of coverage coming up with this phone and of course other phones too. So that was it for the unboxing. Again, do let us know what you think in the comment section below, and thanks for watching.